Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 7:08 a.m. I like to start at 6:30, so it's 7:08 a.m. And it's Wednesday, the 9th of May. In my lap, I have a Mama Squeak. Yes, indeed. Mama Squeak. Mama Squeak. Mama Squeak. Looks like a fish, but acts like a monkey. Mama Squeak. Hi, Mama Squeak. She is very, very active. She has outlived 2 of her children now, one of whom died of old age, little bad ears, and one of whom, when she threw herself off my recliner and got spinal compression, and then the pain stressed her out and she got wet tail and died. But Mama Squeak is still hanging on in there. I'm going to put her back down inside here. I had to put her in a different cage entirely. So it's still a bin cage because I had a lot of spares. Well, with all my hamsters dying, old age. So she's in a different bin cage. And hopefully she's not going to destroy this one, though of course she's going right into the corner and starting to dig. So hopefully she's not digging in the plastic. But anyway, so I've still got 3 hamsters. That's good. I'm thinking of picking up another one soon, depending. I'm going to keep my eyes open for free hamsters and rescue hamsters because I like, you know, number 1, free, and number 2, rescue. Give these poor little guys a good ending to their lives, and that's a good thing right there. So I got my eyes open because I need more hamsters. My housemates have said when all my hamsters are gone, I should get guinea pigs. And while I like guinea pigs, they don't speak to me like hamsters do. So I'd like to get a guinea pig. Well, I mean, you got to get 2 because they need to be in pairs since they're herd animals. Well, at least pairs. So I might in the future, but for right now, it's a hamster. So thumbs up. 2 things, well, a lot of things I wanted to talk about if I can remember what they are. One thing a couple days ago, I talked about there's this one guy who has a channel where he does like it's like, well, he does a whole bunch of stuff, but his name is like Kimbo or Kimbu or something like that. And, you know, he goes with MZK on his channel name. And, you know, I said, like, it's like, I turn off his videos when he comes up, it goes, today. I was like, that's just a vocal tick. I mean, it's the fact that his vocal tick irritates me doesn't mean his videos are bad. He does good stuff. He does good content. I'm not putting him down. I'm not putting his channel down. You just go check it out. I can't remember what it is, but it's MZK, and he does like No Man's Sky and Skyrim and Fallout, stuff like that. So, I mean, he does good content. It's just that one particular vocal tick. And it's a me thing. Because he does fine. Other than that, it's just that one vocal tick. It's like chewing on aluminum foil for me. And other than that, I mean, he does great. So I just wanted to stress that there's nothing wrong with his channel. He does fine. It's just, hey, I'm sure that I know I do a lot of stuff that irritate other people. So thumbs up. And hopefully I've got another card thing going on here. But there's another channel, another fellow called Raytheus. He does stuff. I've already said, hey, you should go check out Silver Reploid CLE. And I had a card that you could go check out his channel. And then there was Jump Cut with Grant Turner. You know, you should go check out his channel. I had a card there for you to go click on that day. Well, Raytheus, he does like primarily like Game Jolt or itch.io type games. He's not like rich, so he doesn't have a high-tech, you know, the latest games. This is sort of the stuff that I do and did. And he does pretty good. You know, he's learning. And he's a small channel. He deserves more viewers. He deserves more subscribers and stuff. So hopefully I've got a card here so you can go check him out. And that would be awesome if you could, because he deserves the views. Definitely a thumbs up. Let's see, what else was there? Oh, there was the MZK Kimbo thing. Then, oh yes, and this morning I did not take my meds on an empty stomach. I don't have any real food in the house, so I couldn't take real food. But last night, because it's been over a year since I had any ice cream, I bought some cheap ice cream. So this morning for breakfast, I had a bowl of ice cream. Yeah, nice and healthy, huh? But it was food, and so I took my medicine with food, and hopefully, because I think yesterday was a combination of taking really, really hard for your stomach meds, because I added some new stuff on there. I was supposed to take like the 50,000 units of vitamin D yesterday. That was one of the things I took. So it's like really munged my stomach up, combined with I hadn't eaten for a long time. So I think I had a sugar crash on top of that. And when you puke, oh my gosh, it just throws your whole system out of whack. And the thing is, if you feel nauseated and you don't puke, you can really mess your system up that way too. Because there is a hormone that your body produces called the anti-diuretic hormone. And what this does is it makes your body retain fluids. Now, how do you flood your body with anti-diuretic hormone? Because that's not a good thing. You don't want that. Well, if you feel nauseated and you clamp down to keep from vomiting, boom, you have just flooded your system with anti-diuretic hormone, which means you are now going to start retaining a whole bunch of fluids just by clamping down on your nausea. And the thing is, that can kill you. This one woman who drank like enough water that it's bad because it diluted the salt in her body so much. And when you've got a high concentration of salt and low concentrations, we know the salt flows out of one and fluid flows the other way to make it all even out. Well, there's a lot of salt in your brain. And so her brain started swelling up. I cannot remember if she lived or died. But it was bad for her because when she drank all this water, she started feeling really sick and clamped down on her nausea. Boom, her system was flooded with anti-diuretic hormone, which meant all that water she drank, her body was going, we need to hang on to this, we need to keep it. But that's what, if it didn't kill her, it came damn close, because I wish I could remember if it killed her or not, because I've read other stories about people who died from this because their bodies were flooded with anti-diuretic hormone from not puking, and that killed you. So you got to be super duper careful. And yeah, so yesterday was no fun. I felt sick until like 8 o'clock that night. Ugh, not a good day yesterday. Let's see, was there anything else? Oh yeah, actually there was. I got, where did I put it? Test results back. I'm rather proud of these, and it made me rather sad too, because this is the sort of thing I would have called my mother about to talk with her. And she's been dead for a month now. So I texted my sister over Facebook last night to talk about that because, well, but it's my glucose, you know, it's supposed to be between 70 and 105, and it was 87. You know, my creatinine is supposed to be between 0.5 and 1.2. It's 0.93. That's good. My sodium was 144. It's supposed to be between 133 and 145. My potassium is right where it's supposed to be, 4.1, and it's supposed to be between 3.3 and 5.1. I mean, it's great. My protein is right where it's a little low, 6.7, and the range is 6.4 to 8.3, but still right there in the total range. The bilirubin is fine. There's the two big liver enzymes, your SGPT and your SGOT. They're fine. Your liver, if your liver's in distress, it gives off those hormones, and they check for them. It's supposed to be, the first one, the SGOT, is supposed to be between 0 and 37. Mine's 14. The SGPT between 0 and 39, mine's 7. So that's awesome. My cholesterol is supposed to be under, 0 to 200, and it's 163. That's fine. My triglycerides, typically, back when I was an alcoholic, my triglycerides were several thousand, like 8,000, and it's supposed to be less than 200. So mine's 76 now. For the first time I've seen in ages. My HDL, which is supposed to be, greater than 40, is 54. My LDL, which is supposed to be between 0 and 129, is 96. I mean, all the way down. I'm awesome that way. Very, very cool. I've never been healthy. And at the same time, of course, I've got this awful pain here, and I've got swelling of a testicle. Very painful swelling. And like something that feels like licorice growing inside there. Ain't good. So on the 16th or so, this next Wednesday, I'm going to be going up to Seattle, and they're going to give me an ultrasound of my liver and my right testicle. And then we're still working on getting another colonoscopy where they're going to shove a tube up my backside and examine my inner colon. Because the first time they did that, like a year, 2 years into my marriage with my wife, they removed 3 precancerous polyps, which means they were going to become cancer. And they got them out before that. If it hadn't been for that, I'd be dead. So, yeah, I don't mind having somebody stick a tube up my backside to look inside my body. I'd rather do that than be dead. Definitely a thumbs up. Oh, there was more, but of course I didn't write anything down because I took a shower this morning. Oh yeah, one of the things I did is I just ramble. And that's what my vlogging is just rambling. It's letting me bubble sort my head. Because if I don't talk, if I can't talk, then I'm stuck. I'm a talker. Even though I'm an introvert, I'm an extroverted introvert, I have to talk. I recharge by talking to people. I talk about my fears, my hopes, my dreams, my stuff that scares me and worries me. I've always been a talker. And so if I can't talk, I'm stuck. And that's why I do this now. Can I remember what I was just going to say? No. Not at all. What was I going to say? Oh well. Blew it out of my head. Well, one of the things that I was thinking about during my shower is I've always, when I worked in healthcare and worked in all my various jobs, especially in healthcare, I'm one of those people that I feel most comfortable working around women. When I worked in healthcare, I was some of the happiest I've been. My big bosses in administration were all women. My main bosses that I talked to were women. My co-workers were largely women. My underlings were all women. When it goes into nursing, you've got, among nurses, it's like 1 in 100 nurses is a guy, if even that often. And when it comes to nurses' aides, it's like 1 in 25 is a guy. Past that, it's primarily female. And I've always felt most comfortable with that. So, odd. And of course, well, it's not really odd. I've been mostly flooded with estrogen throughout most of my life. My testosterone levels have been undetectable for a large portion of my life. Oddly, during those periods of time, I also fathered 2 children while my testosterone levels were undetectable. Anyway, though, so, oh gosh, can I remember what I was saying? Yes, my testosterone levels were undetectable. Why? I was talking about health. Oh my God, I hate so much fibromyalgia. I hate the confusion and forgetfulness caused by depression. I really hate widower brain and that bloody brain damage from my alcoholism. I can't even remember what I was talking about to come up with that. God's above. Working with women, yes. And the thing was, I also worked with guys that were in there that I didn't understand. Because this one guy, he was like he was younger, like 18 or 19. He's like, oh, I don't take orders from women. And it's like, well, number one, you're stupid for that. And number two, how can you work in a field where 99.999% of all of your bosses are all women? How can you not take orders from a woman when your boss is a woman? I don't understand some guys. I don't understand. Life is life. Such is life. I mean, really. But it's okay. I mean, some people are some people. As long as they can do their job and keep their opinions largely to themselves and not have it affect their work, that's okay. And by affecting their work, that also means like you don't make other people's lives difficult. You don't make a hostile work environment for somebody else. I mean, that sucks. Big time. Mama Squeak is digging around in her cage. She is just rooting around. I wish I had that hamster cam. Oh yes, and then really quick, when I showed the PlayStation camera yesterday, a very, very kind contributor and commenter, and I can't remember how his name is pronounced, it was like Archambault Oh, Xavier, I'm so sorry that I slaughtered your name if you're watching. But he bought that for me, or she bought that for me. I mean, they asked, you know, if you had that camera, would you stream? And I said yes. So yesterday I tested it out, did a test stream. I've got it all set up. I'm going to start streaming off the PlayStation 4 here real soon. Awesome. I'm going to be able to do Q&As and everything off there because I got the PlayStation camera and all. Now, though, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people. It's a range because I forget. You've seen that happen. And if I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're not good at speaking names. And what else was there? Oh yeah, I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. So whether it was a good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment, the fact is you left a comment, thank you. It is appreciated. So starting off, not very many comments anymore. In fact, my views and my comments have taken a big nosedive. After the big Imager bump, where I get like 2,000 views in a day. Now, oops, hit my pop shield. Now I'm lucky if I break 300 again. But Kira Linham, thank you very, very much. And Christopher Torres, thank you. Yun Tao Von, oh, I know I slaughtered it, but thank you very, very much. And Thomas S, greatly appreciated. Underscore Hibidorp, underscore, thumbs up and thank you. Corrupt Obsidian, thank you very, very much. Kathy Kitscat, greatly appreciated. Yavier Yele, Yaneza? Yavier Yaneza? I am so wrong, but thank you very, very much. And, oh, and nope, I was wrong. Pro Guitar 555, thank you very, very much. And Brian Glenn, greatly appreciated. Martina Kolarova, I sure hope I'm close. And Frankie Doodle, thumbs up. Dancing Sloth, the best kind of sloth. J Car for Life 24/7 420 blowing, thumbs up and thank you. Nathan Robin, greatly appreciated. DJ Rebels 228, I think. And Peace Penguin, ooh, very cool. Bonita Marie de Carvalho, I sure hope I'm close, thank you very, very much. Acetion, Aceestion, thank you very, very much. Chloe Harp, thumbs up and thank you. Maggie Garner, greatly appreciated. And Louis C, thumbs up and thank you. Verde Pernalongo, I sure hope, thank you very, very much. Lex Mark 666, son of a gun. Just 66, not 666, I'm so sorry. And RJ Mitchell, greatly appreciated. Thumbs up and thank you, each and every one of you. As stated, you get me out of my head, into the real world, dealing with actual people. Thumbs up and thank you. And again, you know, it's whether you're saying something good, something bad, something indifferent. I prefer good comments, of course, but... And if you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my Google+, my GoFundMe campaign, or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes, I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very, very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. If you can subscribe to the channel, that would be cool. I would understand if you don't want to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now, well, for a very, very long time. After all, slap a few coats of sealant on you, stack you like cordwood down in the basement, you'll last for decades before you go sour, and trust me, even in hard times, a guy has to eat. Cannibalism for the win. People, a renewable food source. Just don't eat human brains. Bad for you. It is, too. You get kuru, laughing sickness. There's a prion illness you can get from eating human brains. So don't. Number one, people need them. And number two, again, kuru. Thumbs up for that. Oh! And I've got an Amazon wish list. My sincere thanks to absolutely everybody who has been buying things for me off there. Nobody is obligated to. I do not want to give the impression I feel entitled, because I don't. I am intensely grateful for anyone who buys anything for me. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. And if you wanted to check that out, you could check it out. I'm always putting stuff on and taking stuff off. Even I don't know what's on there or what I'm going to put on there. It's random. And I'm partnered with Humble Bundle. If you could check them out, they give to charity, and you can adjust sliders, and it's a good service. So definitely a thumbs up. I subscribe to their service, so definitely a thumbs up on that. Well, hey, I'm going to hope to have a reaction video. I'm going to try and get a game video for this channel and the game channel. So you take care. Have a great day. I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing. So you take care.